Doom, 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 doom. Good morning, people. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel as y'all come into the chat. Boom, boom. We up early on this Monday morning. I got breaking news we gotta discuss. What the hell? Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the top notification bell so you get notifications whenever I'm on this live stream. C. Gray, what up? This is called the Scholar. Go to the website, man. I got a few colors. pa-knit.com. I think this is on the realdribble.com. Peace. Peace. Paul, what up? Somebody done got zapped from the door. My moderator's in here, Paul in here. Miami Vibes, what up? Detroit, what up? Y'all share this live stream. Share this live stream. Corte 7483. Go to the website, realdribble.com, and get right. My man said, I just left the gym. I done fucked around and aggravated a little injury I had in my knee. And I'm gonna try to still get there and do some upper body work sometime this afternoon. But I'm running around here limping right now, man. I had ice on my knee the whole weekend. It's crazy. Went through my whole athletic career with 0 injuries. Wrestled, played football, played basketball, gymnastics, track, no injuries. And now here they come. Doom, 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 doom. Well, well, well. What do we have here? I had to go do some fact checking to make sure that this wasn't a ruse, because I initially saw it on Facebook, then I seen another entry on Instagram. Not a lot, but then I went to Twitter and I seen his the booking log from LA, and he's in jail for felony gun possession. This is crazy as fuck, yo. He said where he got arrested at. He got arrested at LA, and this is crazy. If y'all know his history, y'all know the organization that he's a part of or he represents. He represents the blue side, the Crips. And I think it was about a year ago, little over a year, probably a little over a year, he went viral on one of these platforms, and it went everywhere. And he was saying, fuck them LA niggas, fuck you LA niggas. I think he was triggered by an interview that was conducted on No Jumper, when Adam interviewed Pop Smoke's, one of Pop Smoke's assassins, one of the guy that, I think it was the trigger man that killed Pop Smoke. And Rowdy felt some type of way about it, so he took to social media, a platform that everybody you don't have to make public statements. He could have just said that to his general circle. But when he says something like that, fuck you LA niggas, and he's gang related, the next time that he's out there, he's probably going to want to be strapped or have some security precautions of some sort. Whatever the case, he got caught with a firearm. He's still on parole, and he's definitely got previous gun charges, and he's more than likely going to face that felon in possession of a firearm. I told y'all a million times, if it's one charge, he said he got to lace them boots up now. If it's one charge that's frightening to me, it's that one. It's the felon in possession of gun. They don't play with that charge, man. I can't remember when that statute came out, but they put niggas down about that. They be giving niggas double figures. I know that he's like, God damn. It ain't even so much the fact that he got caught with the gun. It's his previous felony history that's gonna place him in an aggravated circumstance when he go in front of them judges and shit like that. And he's on parole. So he's not even promised to get released from jail. He's not. Those who I see commenting on this shit on Twitter, they like, damn, Bobby did all of that to free this guy, and he's going back already. For y'all who don't know, Rowdy Rebel actually beat Bobby Shmurda home, but Rowdy Rebel was one of the 13 people indicted with Bobby Shmurda for that GS9 case, and I think it might have been maybe 2014 because he did 6 years. He was sentenced to 7. He did 6. Rowdy Rebel was body. Then I heard they ain't even cool like that no more. I think that's public knowledge that they ain't even cool like that anymore. But Rowdy Rebel benefited from Bobby Shmurda being a stand-up guy because initially they wanted Bobby Shmurda to. They offered Bobby Shmurda 5 years and they offered Rowdy Rebel 12, probably because of his prior criminal history. Bobby said, "Nah, man. If is there something I can do so y'all can let Bobby out?" They said, "Okay, well, if you take 7 and he takes 7, we'll let y'all plead to that." And Bobby essentially pled guilty. And Rowdy Rebel pled guilty. They got 7 apiece. And by Bobby Shmurda taking that stance, they removed about 5 years from Rowdy Rebel's sentence. Whatever the case, they not cool like that anymore. That's the general consensus that they ain't cool no more. And this nigga's back in jail. Out of all places that he went to jail in gangland. He's not gonna be able to be in population. He gonna have hell in population. I know he like, whew, wee. But yeah, I looked it up on Twitter, and they definitely got his booking log. He arrested. He in jail right now. Miss Loyalty Love, good morning. Rowdy just got out of rehab, and his mother allegedly staying at a shelter. I heard that. I seen it on one of these other platforms. Guys that was in jail with him. He said he had a real bad drug problem when he was doing that time. I guess he was one of them K2 guys and shit. He was walking around in jail, dusted off K2 and shit like that. But he said what state he's locked up in. California. He was released from jail after doing 6 years, December 15th of 2020. And he actually beat Bobby Shmurda home. But yeah, he been arrested for gun possession in LA. And that's probably where he gonna be for the time being. Man, it's been hectic for that body of Crips that came from Brooklyn. It's been hectic for them lately. Favio Foreign just got out of jail, I believe, like last week. He was in jail for almost 9 months in Jersey. I think it was about a gun. I wouldn't go anywhere voluntarily where I felt that I needed a gun. Because these dudes, they don't be dealing with no security or nothing like that. And if they do have security, it don't be legit security. It be one of their homies with a fucking illegal gun and shit. I wouldn't go nowhere where I felt I needed a gun. Ironically, I'm looking at shit that's going on Twitter, and they saying that they probably laid on him to give him this gun charge. Meaning, he was out in the West doing a collaboration with somebody, and apparently he shot a music video, and guess what he had in the music video? A pistol. This is the same thing that happened to Little Boosie. Ironically, in California, I believe Boosie's situation was in San Diego. But these guys shooting these music videos, why can't y'all do the music videos with prop guns? I mean, this is entertainment. Why do you have to have a real gun? Why do you have to? Does that make you that much more of a G to have a real gun at your video shoot? I mean, you shooting a video. Y'all be having fake money. Y'all be having rented cars. Why the pistol got to be real? That's crazy. He said, why you need guns at a video shoot? Ever since Chief Keef and them guys went viral, man, for whatever it was they did in that living room, it changed the landscape of music videos. Now, I be paying attention to this too. Music videos, low budget, they all low budget because there's not a whole lot of record labels around giving people budgets for music videos. So a lot of these music videos, people are funding themselves. Videos consist of the following. You ready? Rented vehicles, a white cup, a white cup, stacks of money, and some guns. If you look at most videos, they all the same. It'd be a bunch of niggas in front of the camera with a white cup. Somebody probably gonna have some money out. Some type of foreign automobiles will be in the landscape somewhere, and let's shoot a video. That's how I go down right now. Shit. He said these new videos. Yeah, that's what they do. They do. You don't see no real like concept videos anymore. You definitely ain't gonna see no video like the Fuji La or Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson where they had all of the wild technical visual shit. You definitely ain't gonna see that shit like Triumph, the Wu-Tang video. I believe that costed $1 million back in the day. But nah, they keep it simplistic. Pull out a gun, get yourself arrested in the process. Yeah. Get yourself arrested in the process. He said that's so 2014 Chicago drill era. I'm glad you mentioned that. I just seen it one of Little Durk's. They posted one of Little Durk's friends' release date. He just got like 100 years or some shit, but they posted his release date. The nigga release date is 21/14. It's 2025. His release date is 21/14, if I'm not mistaken. Is it safe to say that the whole drill thing is over with? It's over with. It's officially over with now, right? Like, that's not really a thing anymore. Drill music ain't really a thing anymore. Everybody got killed or went to jail. It was like popping. Let's give them 7, 8 years. But they all got killed and went to jail. Everybody that raps about that type of lifestyle went to fucking jail. Just imagine what it's gonna be like in 18 months to 2 years. It ain't gonna be none of them low vibrational niggas around anymore. It ain't. It ain't. It ended with King Von. They all in jail. In Chicago, drill is done. In New York, the same thing. It's over with. Yeah, but Rowdy Rebel, 882,000 followers on Instagram. That's a lot of clientele. I don't understand why these guys. It's almost some, let's just say this, right? A lot of shit that go on with men today be having blade written all over it. If you trying to impress another man, you probably fruity on some level. And I see a lot of that affecting black men. A lot of black men, they do shit to impress other black men. Like, what do niggas say when they get a new car? Oh, I'm gonna kill niggas this summer. They don't say nothing about a bitch. You didn't buy this car for a bitch. I'm gonna kill niggas this summer. They say niggas ain't gonna like this. Everything be rooted in trying to impress another man. And a lot of guys' conduct be rooted in trying to impress another man. Rowdy Rebel got on social media and he said, fuck them LA niggas. I remember when he said it, I said to myself, well, you ain't gonna too much be welcome back in LA after saying something like that. Even the ones that ain't associated with the gang lifestyle, they not gonna really be feeling you and shit. And if you show up out there, they probably gonna make phone calls and let people know that nigga out here, who? The nigga that said fuck LA niggas. And this is a state, city, that might already feel some type of way about people mimicking the gang culture. Rowdy Rebel was from Flatbush, Brooklyn, I believe. How is y'all Crips way over there? Them LA niggas not feeling that. How are y'all Crips all the way over there? And y'all be wearing the fucking flags and the colors and shit. Like, this is crazy. But yeah, because of the statement that he made about fuck LA niggas, he got to carry a gun with him everywhere he go. And they caught him with it. And it could be rooted in the fact that he did a music video with the fucking gun. The internet police is a real thing. They called them the hip hop police originally, but these days, the internet police is a real thing. They've showed them. They be in rooms with big ass flat screens all over the wall and shit. And they might have 30 or 40 different agents sitting in there. And that's their job, to conduct internet investigations, or, you know, see what's going on with internet people. Boosie, I just seen yesterday, well, he got the charge, I think last week, but he said he's gonna go and plea, I believe in September, to a gun case. Why? He was at a music video waving one around in a music video, and somebody was out there, you know, filming the video live. They posted it. Police pulled up on them niggas. Everybody got guns. You going to jail. He said he got booked out there. Yeah. Are you near Pittsburgh where those guys shot up that funeral? I'm like 2 hours away from Pittsburgh, but they do that in Pittsburgh on a regular. It's that funeral beef shit. They do that on a regular, and it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was looking at some old pictures on Facebook of some Pittsburgh guys from Homewood in 1991. They had the gang that Pittsburgh is the first city on the East Coast that took to that Crip and Blood thing and shit. They was on it in the late 80s, early 90s. I was in Vision Quest in 92, and they was already berserk with it back then. And it gradually continued all the way up to New York and all the way to the Northeast. But Pittsburgh been on that shit. Kareem, Peace G, trying to get my dribble right. I appreciate you, man. You need this trifecta in your life, man. It'll put the glow on you. I got it up here for a reason, man. I want to share the gospel of fitness with everybody who follow my platform. Straight up. Whack 100 is live talking about it. Yeah, Whack 100 is going to have a party with this all day long. He keep East Coast niggas' name in his mouth, especially if you associated with some guns and shit like that. But Rowdy Rebel, since he came home, him or Bobby Shmurda, they never really experienced any more musical success. They more so became Instagram celebrities or something like that. But you never ever heard another song by Bobby Shmurda. You just seen that his concert got canceled because nobody was buying any tickets. That was news maybe a couple of months ago. They never experienced any more musical success. But a guy that has 882,000 followers on IG like Rowdy Rebel, you would think he would be able to figure something out. A lot of these dudes be one-trick ponies. Yeah. He said Rowdy just dissed the whole West Coast. He did that. That was like a year ago. But that you're going to see that video all day long. And I'm pretty sure he done already told them people in LA County Jail, man, I can't go in there. Like, y'all got to put me in separate. I need PC. It might be a time and place to PC up. We've seen stories about what go on in LA, man, with the niggas that live there. So you already know what it's hitting for with a guy that's from New York and representing a gang. I know he got checked at the gate as soon as he got there. Bobby and Rowdy is garbage. I'm just being honest. Bobby Shmurda took advantage of a nice hot beat, and it was more so the dance and the music video that made Hot Nigga go viral. It was a viral video. It wasn't really something, you don't even hear that song anymore. And it's a catchy song, but he wasn't doing a whole lot of slick rapping on the song. Had you not seen the video, you probably wouldn't even took to it. I remember the first time I seen the video, I'm like, damn, they killing that shit. But it was more so the dancing and shit. Jersey was the first state on the East Coast with Bloods. I don't think that's the truth. There was blood and cripping in Pittsburgh, man, in like 1990. It might have been 89. I know this from being in institutions with them, and they was on it. It ain't like it was anymore. They been moved beyond that shit, but it was very, very serious. As a matter of fact, they had an episode of Cops, the TV show Cops, and they was in Pittsburgh back in the day, and they showed what was going on it. Down there. They showed it to a national TV audience. Cali police check him soon as they put cuffs on him. They gang members too. Gully, if I was you, I would seriously consider trying to get my rights back. I know that the state of Virginia, as long as you don't have a violent criminal history, you can get your rights. I got a violent criminal history. I got a shooting on my jacket. I'm not getting no pistol license, man. They know they give gun license to squares. They don't give gun license to niggas that probably will shoot you and shit. Everybody that I know that has a gun license be niggas that's not gonna shoot you. They just got it. I'm serious. I'm serious. But them dudes, like, some of them, you could slide them niggas and they probably still wouldn't shoot you. Some of them will. And you going to jail. Gun license don't prevent you from going to jail in Pennsylvania. It don't. It gotta be somebody gotta be on your ass physically, like beating you down, and you defended yourself, but there's no self-defense laws. If you shoot it, you're going to jail that day. You're going to jail, you're going to arraignment, you're going to the county. You're going to have to make bail and then sort out what the fuck you just did. So you want to ask yourself, is it worth it? Me, somebody who been processed through the system before, I know that it's not worth it. It's not. Just don't do it. I was thinking in terms of Rowdy Rebel situation, like, why would you even go anywhere where you need a gun? It don't make any sense. It don't. He said, hell yeah, PA don't play no game. Same thing for Connecticut. So yeah, no, I heard the movie Colors is what inspired other cities to bang. I'm youngin', so I don't know. Colors had an effect on people. It was very graphic. It was the first time that people got a chance to see it live, but a lot of the shit that you seen on Colors was fictitious. They had a gang in Colors. I think they was called 18th Street, and it was a gang of Mexicans and niggas all in one gang. That don't go like that. That's not really real. It's not. Ain't Rowdy and Cali. If you go on Twitter and type his name in, his booking log gonna pop up from the LA County Jail and shit. He's there right now. He made it for breakfast. I'm pretty sure he don't want to get up to eat it, but they offered it to him. Hey, is you eating, fam? There be niggas that been there already. They be starving. They be wanting, when you fresh in, they know you don't want it, but they ask you in, yo, you eating breakfast, fam? It's one of the worst feelings in the world. Jay Ice, I appreciate your super chat. Your ass better know the laws on them concealed weapons or firearms, period. Yeah, you going to jail. They not asking any questions. They don't care if you were protecting yourself. They don't care about none of that. Their prime objective is to put niggas in jail. They know the types of problems that we be having in the streets. It's a video that's viral right now. And it's a guy on there saying that I carry my gun for black people. And that's fucked up. That's the second time I've seen a video like that. But when somebody who look like me and you got a gun, who's it for? That's crazy as hell. Who's it for? You don't strap up thinking that no Mexican is gonna bother you, because they don't fuck with niggas. They probably ain't gonna say nothing to you, not even acknowledge you and shit. White folks don't be running around preying on niggas all like that. That's not real. There's probably situations where it helps, you know, like you're a truck driver or something. They should have a pistol. But people, black folks, that niggas that got guns, them is for other niggas. And it's a goddamn shame that that's nothing but the truth. Like, for real. My fiance, who was murdered, served time in Sing Sing and SCI Albion, and PA was tougher. You Pennsylvania prisons. I never did no time in New York State, but I know guys from New York who did time in Pennsylvania, and they said it. They like y'all way more aggressive in terms of the rumbling shit. Like rumbling was a big thing in Pennsylvania prisons. Like I heard that they doing a little bit more cutting and shit now, but in the 90s, niggas was rumbling. You was seeing fists flying. You was seeing fists flying every day, and if you couldn't rip, you was in a world of trouble. But that whole cutting somebody with a razor, that wouldn't really be like effective in Pennsylvania and shit. It wouldn't. You gonna need more than a razor, straight up. He said, what's the status? Go to therealdribble.com, man. I got 1,000 nits listed, or you can go to pa-nit.com. The Philly Muslims run those jails. That's kind of true. You can say, you can say, you can say that they wield a little bit more power than most people. But they be beefing with each other too. Like the Sunnis and the Salafi, they be going at it too. But it's not just you said the Philly Muslims, but it's really the city of Philadelphia. You never seen so many niggas that's doing forever, and that's their superpower. Because everybody from Philly can't fight. Everybody from Philly ain't dangerous. But it be the fact that them niggas is doing forever, so they don't care what happens. They don't care. Like somebody in my position, I was doing the 3 to 9. I care. That means I'm going to see the parole board soon, no matter how I look at it. I can see my release date. Them niggas from Philly be having from now on. So they don't care, man. And then it'd be so many of them with life. You'd be like, God damn, like, how the fuck did all of y'all get life? Like, and this is just one jail. How did y'all? He said, and a while, nah, the nation and the Sunnis don't be having no problems. They don't. Because they both understand each other's situation. Y'all on some Arab shit. Y'all bump y'all head 5 times a day. Y'all on some Arab shit. We on some black shit. And even if you are a Sunni, you gonna respect blackness. And that's what the nation, that the Fruit of Islam, they on some black militant shit. So you probably gonna respect that either way. But they don't be having, the nation and the Sunnis don't have any problems. They don't. Your air had the most juvenile lifers. They don't have juvenile life anymore. They gave everybody who had life in Pennsylvania, they gave them numbers. That was deemed to be against the law like 10 years ago. So, Rowdy Rebel has been arrested in Los Angeles, man, for a firearm, man. It's fucked up, man. I gotta say this, because I'm in media and I'm watching the deterioration of not just media, but I'm watching the deterioration of, I was gonna say this yesterday. They lied. They lied. The media lied. The United States lied. We were duped. I'm going to be the first to tell y'all this. We live in a third world country. I'm telling you. The United States is a third world country. They try to project other countries as being uncivilized and poor and shit like that. Had niggas thinking that Africa had lions and shit running around. It's not like that. I noticed that when I went overseas. I immediately noticed that overseas looked it better than the United States on all levels. Airports, vehicles, the streets. You don't smell no piss. You don't see no homeless. You don't see no motherfuckers walking down the street nod. You don't see none of that shit. That's all some United States shit. But they put images on TV to make us think that they the ones fucked up. That's crazy. You said, for real? Hell yeah, this is a third world country. This is a third world country, man. You got people living in their cars and shit. People living in the U-Haul and the self-storage units. People living in them joints. You see Kensington in Philadelphia with all them dope fiends. No, it's a whole neighborhood. It's a whole 30-block radius of nothing but dope fiends and shit. You only see that shit in America. You don't. When the last time you seen some Chinese motherfuckers nod and shit? When the last time you seen some Chinese nod? When the last time you seen some Africans nod out and shit like that? Just tell me. When the last time you seen a Skid Row in Asia? They probably, I'm sure they got poor areas in these different spots, but I'm just explaining to you that we were led to believe that we are a privileged nation. And that's not the truth. It's not. It's not. I'm looking at lifestyle videos online and I'm watching people explain how it's required that a lot of cities, people be having roommates because the cost of living is so high. People be needing to take on roommates in their homes and shit, or people be required, like it's almost normal to work multiple jobs, whereas let's say in the 80s you probably could work a job, have a job that was paying a reasonable wage per hour, and you could pay your bills, you can pay for food, you can pay your mortgage and shit off of one job. But now it's almost normal to have multiple sources of income, multiple jobs. And if you don't just have one job, you probably doing DoorDash, and you hustling. There's people selling food, and it's all type of shit going on that's required to pay bills in the United States today. Seriously, stuff costs too damn much. London is just like New York, same shit, different accents. I've been there. I couldn't believe how comfortable I got being in the same shit I left behind. You saying, okay, you said London. I thought you said Paris. London is the city. It's a lot of Jamaicans over there, niggas that got deported. Them shower posse niggas is over there. It's a lot of Jamaicans and West Africans in London, and it has taken on the identity of a city. Yeah, I agree with you entirely. Why is it that foreigners are rushing to come to America and not vice versa? I seen a video that said that foreigners are rushing to America to work jobs that Americans don't really work. And they sending money back to their native lands, building houses and shit, and they ultimately gonna leave here. So they here on work sabbaticals. They here to build their financial status, build houses. Check this out, right? I DoorDashed all last summer. It was just me and maybe like 2 other niggas that I knew that was like regular niggas from the streets and shit that said we gonna get some money like this. These niggas is thorough. One of them was a former drug kingpin, like just came home from doing like 25 years. Seen him picking up food and shit. We laughed about it, like damn, like we laughed about it, right? But everybody that was delivering food was from another country. They was African, Indian, or Arab or some shit like that. I'm talking about all of them, young and old, women, men. They had totally consumed this source of income. Whereas people from the United States, mainly niggas, think that that shit is beneath them. But this is another source of income. These same people that you will see delivering food or taking these employment routes that some people feel is beneath them, they might be living 3, 4 deep in an apartment. But within a year after working their ass off, you know what happens? They open up that car wash in the back in the black neighborhood. They open up that laundromat in the black neighborhood. Then all of the Beamers and Benzes and shit come out. You know, you don't see them niggas driving no regular cars and shit. You don't see them niggas. When you go to the masjid, for the Muslims in here, when you go to the masjid, what kind of cars do they drive? What kind of cars do they drive? You know what they drive. Beamers, Benzes, and Range Rovers. That's the minimum. So I hope I answered your question. Y'all gotta like the video. It's almost 600 people in here. Rowdy Rebel has been arrested in Los Angeles with a firearm while on parole. So he probably not gonna get no bail. He probably gonna be there until this is over with. He's been out on the streets 5 years. He was released in December of 2020 after he and Bobby Shmurda and 13 others was indicted on the GS9 indictment. Just 5 years, he on his way back. He said, now I see why Bobby stays away from him. I'm around black Americans working on my second mortgage in Baltimore City. I'm living the American dream. Them New York dudes are finished. Nobody's checking for anyone other than Griselda, Ghostface, Raekwon, Nas, the elders. Everybody else is they cooked. Them niggas is on fire for a minute. Y'all remember that? The Brooklyn drill shit? That would be 6ix9ine, Rowdy Rebel, Favio Foreign, I think Chef G. They had it for a minute. They had it. They threw that shit. They didn't want it. They threw it back. But one of the guys responsible for bringing the drill scene to national recognition is running around riding skateboards and shit now. He tricked everybody. Chief Keef running around here wearing Vans sneakers, hanging with white folks, riding skateboards. Chief Keef dodged that shit, didn't he? He dodged that shit. Them niggas robbed him. Didn't they steal some money from him? Because he wouldn't bail somebody out. Didn't Vaughn and them break into his house, stole some money from him? He got the fuck away from them niggas. He did. He said he reformed. He was young enough and became rich at a young enough age, whereas he was able to make some changes. When you get exposed to different shit, it changes you as a person. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I tell this story all the time. I remember the first time I went to Miami with Anna and them, man. I was so criminal. It made no sense. I was down there with a flip phone because I was still on the block. I'm down there with a flip phone. I had to get ID to get on the plane. I didn't even have no ID. I didn't want nobody to know who I was. I'm running around lying about my name and age. I'm always on the run. It was just, I had to break out of a whole shell. I had to remove the dirt from me. I thought tuna came in a can. I thought tuna came in a can, man. I didn't know tuna came in steak, and they got seared tuna and albacore sushi and shit like that. I'm like, the fuck is albacore? You be fucked up, man. It helps to have some different friends, and I always had friends that was successful and influential. because I played sports and shit. Like, all my friends was straight. It was just me. I went another direction. Keith, my little homie, he got some brothers from the Nation of Islam guiding him now. That's what's up. That helps. That's what's up. The Nation has been proven to reform people. It worked for Detroit Red. That's Malcolm X. Didn't Rowdy diss LA a year or so ago? Yeah, he said, fuck all you LA niggas. He said that. He gonna have to, he dealing with that shit right now. You know them niggas got phones in the LA County Jail. Them niggas in tune with what's going on online. They know he a gang banger and all that shit. You got to deal with all of that, man. I don't wish that type of reality on nobody. So if you watching this, clean yourself up, man. Today can be the first day of the rest of your life. It's Monday. Everything that went on in your life, Saturday and Sunday, that shit's over with. You got a fresh start, man. You could start reforming yourself now, or you're gonna get the same thing that the rest of these niggas be. I've been in entertainment for a long time. I didn't want to admit this, right? But I remember when I was young, my grandmother and older people used to call rap music devil's music. Is y'all familiar with that term? Was any of y'all parents saying shit like that about hip-hop music? They was calling it devil's music. Y'all remember that? I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to believe it. But here we are today. We're looking at everything that happened from this music, and it's all bad. It is. It's all bad. They're not making songs like Self-Destruction anymore at all. You very, very rarely hear any music that isn't low vibrational. Everybody's talking. I just told y'all what the music videos look like. These niggas got a white cup with some fucking drugs in it, a cup. They be talking about taking pills. This is everything that's gonna kill you. They got the gun, that's gonna kill you. Alcohol, that's gonna kill you. And this is the Ciroc Boys, that was Diddy. It's all promoted through sound and visuals to us. And we listen to it over and over and over and over. I gotta admit that this shit is probably destructive on some level. I love it. But you gotta filter what you taking in, because this is bad. It's almost like it was weaponized. And I hate to admit it, but yeah. Rowdy most likely in PC. If I was him, I would take PC. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. There's no room for, looking for validation from other people when your life is on the line. Them niggas gonna put them knives in his motherfucking ass. They is. He ain't gonna have no allies. Ain't nobody gonna help him. Ain't nobody gonna stand with him. None of that shit. You ain't got nobody but the COs, pimp. Go on and put that request slip in and get the PC. When you get the PC, get under your bunk. Straight. Get under your bunk, man. For real. He said, you seen what happened to Tory? Yeah. Go on the PC, man. They got it there for a reason. It's called protective custody. They bring your food to you. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Sit in your cell and do push-ups all day. But you go into prison. He's going beyond the county jail. He got the gun. He got the felony. He got the prior gun history. Going to jail. He said, I think Rowdy is cuz. Man, they not hearing none of that. You not from LA. You not even a gang member. They don't acknowledge East Coast gangs as gangs, man. They be laughing about that shit, man. Niggas be bugging. He said, but he affiliated with the Crips. He just told them, fuck all you LA niggas. They don't care about him, man. Extortion is his only option at this point. When he get there, He probably can voluntarily be extorted by somebody who might protect him and shit. But his ass is in fish grease. Yeah. He said he affiliated with the Crips. Man, that nigga ain't no goddamn Crip. Didn't you hear them? Didn't you see what they did to, what was the little nigga name that they put in the trick bag? Quando Rondo. Didn't you see how they double crossed him? Ain't nothing up. Oh, I gotta say this, right? I seen a video yesterday from Alley Boy and them niggas in Atlanta. They enacting the check-in shit like Big U and them was doing in LA. Alley Boy and a bunch of Atlanta niggas. They said, don't bring your asses down here no more. Don't bring your asses down here no more doing no music. Don't come down here shoot no videos and not to check in. I said, oh my goodness. It's spreading. Atlanta niggas said don't come down there fucking around no more. It's crazy, man. He said I ordered the trifecta today. I'm about to confirm that right now. We're gonna confirm this right now. Your name is Maurice. It's going out today, G. Derek Green, suck a dick. Can tell you new here. He said that video is almost 15 years old. Why is it viral now? Why is it viral now? That's crazy. GS9 is not a sanctioned set. Don't nobody on the West Coast recognize or respect that. Rowdy definitely got questions to answer in there. I wouldn't stick around and answer no questions, man. He better go ahead and sign in the PC. He should. Or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Them LA cats be digging in them New York City dudes' pockets. I'm doing 100 pull-ups daily. I'm doing all last week I did 500 push-ups. I did. He said that out-of-town shit isn't respected. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to process Rowdy Rebel. He got one of the worst charges that a nigga can have. I told y'all this before. You'd rather get any charge except for felon in possession of a firearm and he on parole, so you can't make bail. You just gonna have a detainer stuck. LA Crips don't get along with other LA Crips. So what makes you think they're gonna do to an out-of-towner? Shouldn't be claiming they gangs. If you're not from California, don't claim nothing. A GD would have a better chance in a Cali prison. My man said, Alley Boy got kidney failure from drinking lean. I ain't checking in him with nothing. Oh my goodness. Didn't Boogie catch the same charge in LA? Why don't they let security handle the firearms? I don't understand. What's wrong with paying security, man? When you land in LA, there's security firms that you can call, I believe. And you would have somebody who would probably be able to have a licensed gun around you. Don't call no black security. Don't call no black security in LA, man. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. Even a square nigga in LA, don't call him. Don't do it. Don't do it. He said it costs too much. You can't put no price on security, man. Like, you're gonna get home safe. Look where he at now. He's in jail, man. He gonna need more security. Either way, he gonna need security. That's what protective custody is. That's a security level and shit. California and Chicago been laughing at East Coast Bloods and Crips forever. Them black security guys is gang too. He probably can't afford security. These dudes don't be rich. It's truth in that. It is. It is. It's truth in that. The United States is a third world country. Oh, I got to talk about this because it made me laugh. Las Vegas is dying. Is y'all seeing all these videos online about Las Vegas? Las Vegas is dying. Las Vegas is dying, man. Ain't nobody going there no more. That shit too expensive, man. They got them fucking resort fees and shit like... Motherfuckers ain't going out there no more. Las Vegas is dying. He said that shit been dead. I think Floyd was the last draw. Floyd was the last draw. The Mayweather weekends out there used to be bananas. Now, there's no draw. There's no reason. There's no reason to go out there and be sweating all goddamn day. It's too goddamn hot. There's no reason to go out there. It's expensive as a motherfucker. I've been to Vegas probably like 8, 9 times. Never played one slot machine. They said that they raised the RTP level on slot machines. That's RTP means return the player. I didn't know that they can control the slot machines. This is crazy. So people basically got tired of going out there and getting licked. It's too expensive. Everything costs money out there. So motherfuckers like, fuck it. Same thing goes for Miami. Last time I was down there, you see mostly retirees and old folks walking the strip. Like, they broke that up. Niggas fucked it up. All the violence and shit, but Miami ain't popping no more either. Remember Club Live? Used to have a hip-hop night on, I think it was Sunday nights. Everybody wanted to be there. Everybody was in a place to be. It was always a new performer. Them days is over with. The recession is amongst us, for real. Las Vegas is too expensive to keep niggas away. Oh, they giving that dude is facing a death penalty. That dude that killed them 2 people on the strip, on the Vegas strip, I think his name was Mannie. He's facing a fucking death penalty. They took that very, very personally that he killed a motherfucker on a Vegas strip in front of everybody and shit. That's not good for tourism. That's not good for tourism. They gonna put his ass down. Yeah. Miami is popping right now. Crawford and Canelo is going to bring Vegas back next month. His lawyer is trying to plead insanity. They not going for that. They not going for that. He's going to King Buck Wild Peace. They not going for that. He's going to prison. I'd rather spend my money on expanding my brand and taking care of my family. I sat it out this summer. I was a person who was definitely into keeping up with the Joneses every summer. You know, as soon as the viral pictures from trips start coming out, I was boarding a plane somewhere tropical, man, somewhere where there's palm trees and shit. I ate the whole summer. I ain't been nowhere the whole summer, but what I did was invested all my money into things that will put me in a position where I can get the palm trees in December. Tan lines in the summer, tan lines in the wintertime. How about that? How much time do you think Boosie is gonna get? He a convicted felon. He can get double figures. He can get double figures. That's a dime. 8 is a dime. 7 is a dime. Anything over 5 is a dime. It is. It's too long to be dead. King Buck Wild, this is called The Scholar. It's on therealdribble.com. Las Vegas ain't going nowhere. Many professional sports teams are expanding there. It's gentrification from another level. So basically, they making it too expensive for niggas. That don't just apply to niggas, though. It's gonna apply to, I believe, probably what is classified as the middle class. The person that gave him the gun lined him up. Yeah, Rowdy didn't take the gun out there with him on the plane. He got a hammer when he got out there. I'm told he's on a video. He was shooting a music video with somebody. I can't remember who the artist was. I think they said it was a white artist. He was in a music video brandishing, and they came to see him. It's almost 700 people here. I need y'all to like this video. Good morning. Boosie got 2 years. He ain't get no goddamn 2 years. He ain't even plead yet. He just got charged like a week ago. He ain't even plead yet. How many fades you think he got to run? I think he should just run. Run his ass to PC. LA niggas ain't gonna let him beat up nobody from LA, man. Why would you even square off and fight a nigga, man? When you know what the outcome is, they not about to let you beat up one of they Crips from out there. No, they not going for that, man. Just go on and check in the PC, man. Check in the PC. It's a strategy. You ain't gotta be a chump. It's not like you thinking for yourself. They gonna do something to you, man. They is. And they might have a knife. You seen the size of them knives that be on social media. Them is too long, man. Man, shit. Them is the weaponry, man, is too severe in institutions these days, man. If you're protective custody eligible, you probably should go ahead and check in, man. Or you gonna get the Tory Lanez. I know dudes thinking about Tory Lanez like, man, them niggas butchered Tory. I know y'all seen that picture of Tory all bloody, and Tory's a little nigga. Don't do it, Rowdy. If you bigger, that just mean you a bigger target. Motherfuckers gonna use you for a pincushion. Any New York Crip in LA is hell. Extortion of PC. Just go ahead and check in the PC, man. Go to therealdribble.com, man, and cop, man. It's August. Back to school is shopping is in effect. It's knit season again. I've been waiting for it. It was hot as a motherfucker in July. It was deathly hot. I don't like that shit. Whack 100 gonna follow him in his whole sentence. Respectfully, I've been in jails across the states, and DC jail is the worst I've been in. That's a black jail, probably ran by black COs and shit like that. Wherever there's niggas in charge, it's gonna be some bullshit. So I can see DC jail being hell. Yeah. Niggas bringing in cell phones and butcher knives. While in PC, ain't you in the hole all day? Yeah. It's called administrative custody. If you in the state in PC, I believe you still get TV and shit like that. You get 1 hour to exercise. They bring your food to you. But that's it. It's either that or you get the Tory Lanez. Going off with those LA guys say PC out there has their own gangs within the unit, so they going to extort him. Gee, Monelli. It's a shame. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man, and go to the website and get the trifecta if you haven't already. Y'all know what this is about. Circulation, stamina, libido, make your skin grow. Pardon me. Your skin glow. Your beard grow. Your dick grow. Circulation. People be asking me, man, your beard, your beard, your beard. Great circulation. I'm in tip-top shape. A couple of months ago, Rowdy Rebel was talking shit about them Hoovers. They was highly upset. I know he going federal for that gun. Yeah, he is. Go to the website, therealdribble.com, man. This is a 30-day supply. 60 capsules in here. You take 2 every day. And it helps if you're working out. Make it work for you. It's like the 12-step program. Works if you work it. And I might add, we've been here. The trifecta has been on the market for like a month and a half now. Something that you haven't seen is a person online bashing this product or saying that it don't work. Y'all know if it didn't work, you would know about it because niggas post everything online. You haven't heard that about this product. Word. Tory Canadian R&B singer, 5'3", he still got hit up. In 2009, the DC city jail was like the movie Braveheart. Tone, works if you work it, man. Come through and get the trifecta, man. Add it to your arsenal. I appreciate y'all for coming here this morning. It's been over an hour. I got to get to work. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Grilchy Party, man. Sent me some new vinyls. Appreciate it. Shout out to Mark Speck. This is Him Low's new joint. Him Low got a hell of a fucking catalog, man. And this is Wino Willie. These are underground artists, man. If you in tune with what's going on here, make sure you support them guys, man. Anyway, PILLMATIC 3 on the way is coming out next month, September. We got an incredible cast of MCs for y'all, man. Y'all brace yourself. We coming. Y'all thought we wasn't going to drop right in the middle of all this good underground hip-hop we've been hearing all summer. Shout out to the Clips, Ghostface Killer, Rock Marcy, Benny the Butcher, Raekwon, Esco, Knowledge the Pirate, everybody that's been doing their thing, man. Roscoe P. Cold Chain, Ito from The Rock, 38 Special, everybody that's been doing their thing, man. It's been a great summer for music. I got to get up out of here, man. He said they got, why Mike Knox doing a movie on Tommy Hill? Tommy Hill was the shit in Philadelphia, man. They can't erase that nigga legacy no matter what. He ain't the first to rat. They can't erase his legacy. He was a larger-than-life figure down there. Before any of them niggas are stars in Philly, it was Tommy Hill. I'm out of here, man. TheRealDribble.com to go to my website, get knitted. All right? Good morning. Peace.